Hi 3C, it's Miss White with a really fun math challenge. Well, with Christmas just around the corner, we're going to be doing something really fun in our classroom. I want you to do a really great job on these. We're going to make them as cool as we can and as neat as we can. They're actually going to hang in the hallway right outside our classroom. So whatever you do on this project, I'd like you to do a really neat job, and I'd like you to make yours extremely special. You'll get to take it home in a few days as well. So as much as I'd like to make a real gingerbread house with you, we're going to make one out of paper for our math activity. And for this activity, I want you to, like I said, make it as cool as you can. However, there's one catch. For this project, you have a budget. You know what a budget is, right? It's a set amount of money. You can't go over it, just like you couldn't go over that amount in a store if you were buying something there. So you're allowed to decorate your gingerbread house using a lot of different candies, quote unquote. However, each candy that you put on your gingerbread house has a cost, just like it would in real life if you went to the candy store and bought materials for your gingerbread house. So you're going to start with a blank house just like this. You're going to have all kinds of choices of different candies that you can add to your design, but you have to show how much you spent and how much change you got back from the gingerbread house candy store. All right, so let's do some practice ones that you're going to do on this activity. Here I have some gumdrops. Let me get my writing tool here. And my gumdrops, they cost 5 cents each. Okay, let's just pretend that they cost 5 cents each for our activity here. Let's pretend that I want to buy 4 for the front of my gingerbread house. And remember, you have a budget. Now, I haven't told you what it is yet, have I? Your budget for this gingerbread house is $5. Now, that might seem like a lot, but some candies are going to cost more and some are going to cost less depending on how big they are. But here we have 5 cents a gumdrop, and that's where we want to start, right? So let's say that I want to get, let's say I want to get 4 of them. So obviously I can add 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, that's kind of the second grade way to do that you learned last year, repeated addition. But we've been working on multiplication, obviously, right? So I can do 5 times 4, and that gives me 20. I'm going to use the cent sign by drawing a C with a line through it to show that I'm dealing with money. 5 cents times 4 equals 20 cents. All right. Different candies are going to cost different amounts. Well, you're going to get a gingerbread house receipt, and it looks like this. Before you ever go to actually pick up the candies for decorating your house, you have to show how much money you spent on each. A receipt just shows, just like when you go to the store, how much you spent and how much each item cost. So it's something that we use every day in the real world. On my first part of the decoration, I use gumdrops. Here it says it's 5 cents. 5 times 4 is 20 cents. Okay? Now I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do peppermints, chocolate kisses. I'm going to decide which of these I want. Okay? And we'll talk about how we'll finish the receipt on the next video. Just for now, go through and multiply each of your decorations. All right? Now, before you can get your candies, you have to have that receipt filled in. And then you're going to come to the candy shop, quote unquote. You're going to get the candies that you purchased on your receipt, and that's where the fun part starts. You get to, let me see if I can erase that. You get to now, let's see, it's not cooperating here. You get to now move your candies. It's going to be difficult, I can see. You get to move your candies to decorate your house once you've bought them. All right, but just like our story problems that we do in class, I want you to always make sure that your picture matches the math. That's going to be a big part of the grade on this assignment. So make yours a really cool gingerbread house. Just make sure you stay within your budget and you do the multiplication just right. Have fun, guys.